pupils, long time no see, how have you been? I hope you guys have been doing great, and how was your Khmer New Year? Did you have a great time? Hopefully you had a wonderful time with your family and friends. And now Khmer New Year is over, it's time to come back to our health education online class, which is provided by the Top International School. Hope you guys are ready for our new lesson. Oh, but before going to our new lesson, I want to go over with what we have learned in the previous video first. It means we're gonna do a quick review all together, okay? Well, so our previous lesson was about how to keep our body clean. Did you remember there are 5 tips that can make our body clean? Those 5 tips are: take a shower at least twice a day. At least twice a day. Twice means 2 times, right? Wash our body with soap. Okay, the second tip is wash our body with soap. And the third one, wipe our body with a clean dry clothes or towel. The fourth tip is change our soiled clothes. When our clothes is dirty, we have to change our clothes. Okay, and the last tip is stay dry and clean. So these are the 5 tips that can make our body clean. Hope you guys can remember, okay? And now welcome to our new lesson. Today we are going to study Unit 8, which is about Mai's dirty hands. It is the reading skill. We are going to read a passage and we're going to answer the questions about Mai's dirty hands, okay? So everyone open your health education book on go to page 13. Okay, open your book to page 13. Okay, great. So Mai's dirty hand. Okay, so we're gonna go through this story. What will happen to Mai, or what will Mai do, or what happens to Mai. All right, but we are going to learn our new vocabulary first before we go to our reading passage. Because when you learn this vocabulary, it can make you better understand the text. Alright, so our first keyword today is dirty. You know, dirty? Dirty means soiled or unclean. It's like your dirty clothes, it means soiled clothes or unclean clothes. Alright, so like my hands are dirty. Okay, like my hands are unclean. And the second word is rush. Rush means to move quickly or to be in a hurry. To be in a hurry. Like I rush to go to school, I rush to take a shower. So rush means to move quickly or to be in a hurry. Right. PE. So PE here is for physical education. It is learning how to be active. It means if you talk about the PE lesson or physical education lesson, we're talking about sports or exercises. Those can make us become active, right? So we can say PE, like you had a PE lesson, right? Okay. Canteen. So canteen means a food store at school or at the office or at apartment. They have their canteen. So canteen is a food store. Food store at school, food store at the office, or food store at the apartment or somewhere. We can say canteen. Terrible. Terrible means very bad. It's a terrible day. So terrible means very bad. Okay. Stomach ache. You know stomach? Okay, so this is stomach. Yeah, stomach. This is your stomach. So when you get a stomach ache, it's so hard for you, right? So stomach is stomach pain. Stomach hurt, stomach pain, or stomach ache. Alright. When you don't have regular meals, you will get a stomach ache. So next one, vomit. Vomit. Vomit means throw up. It means the process of the food coming out from your stomach through your throat and come out of your mouth. We can say vomit. Okay? Throw up, or we can say vomit. Next one, food poisoning. Yes. When you get food poisoning, or when you have food poisoning, you will vomit. This is a symptom, right? So food poisoning means an illness caused by bacteria in foods. So when you eat the foods that are not clean or have some bacteria in it, you will have food poisoning. Okay, and then you will vomit a lot or get diarrhea or something. Alright. So food poisoning, yeah, means an illness caused by bacteria in foods. Okay. The last word is symptom. Symptom. Symptom means a sign of an illness. So every illness will give you the symptom. Like when you have a cold, and you feel like your body is hot, right? Temperature increases, you feel hot the whole body, so that's the symptom of having a cold. Alright. So, okay, repeat after me, right? I'm gonna read these words again. So, dirty, dirty, rush, right? Physical education, canteen, terrible, stomach ache, vomit, food poisoning, symptom, symptom. Okay, again, dirty, rush, physical education, canteen, terrible, stomach ache, vomit, vomit, food poisoning, symptom. Okay, so these are the words that I get from this passage. Okay, hope you guys remember this. Alright, so our story is about Mai's dirty hands. Okay, so listen to me, I'm gonna read for you. Well, open your book to page 13 and listen to me, I'm gonna read for you. Mai's dirty hands. Mai rushed to the canteen as soon as the PE lesson was over. She was about to eat when she remembered the time she had food poisoning. She felt terrible. She had a bad stomach ache and vomited a lot. This was all because she did not wash her hands before eating. Now, Mai remembers what she should do. She washes her hands before eating. She also washes her hands after visiting the toilet. Okay, so Mai got or had food poisoning. Do you know why she had a food poisoning? So Mai had a food poisoning because she didn't wash her hands properly before she ate. Okay, so she vomited a lot and she got diarrhea too. So because of the food poisoning. Okay, so everybody read this story again, again and again, maybe 2 times, yes? Then you are going to answer the questions here, alright? So, after listening to my reading, so hopefully you can answer my questions. Where did Mai rush to? Where did Mai rush to, everybody? Did she rush to go to school? Did she rush to go home, or did she rush to the canteen? Yes, she rushed to the canteen. Okay. And what is canteen? What does canteen mean? What is canteen? So canteen is a food store at school. Okay. So after her PE lesson, she rushed to the canteen. Okay. And what problem did she have? Can you read this one? You will see. Read this one, you will see. Alright, so the problem that she had before, what was it? She had food poisoning, right? She had food poisoning, okay? So question 4, what were the symptoms of food poisoning did she have? What were the symptoms of the food poisoning did she have? She vomited, and she got diarrhea, right? Okay. In the last question, what does she remember to do now? Okay. So read this, you will be able to answer all these questions. Okay. Don't forget to review these keywords too. Okay, read them so that you will understand the story pretty well. Okay. So your task 1 is to answer the questions. Okay, these are the questions, and these questions are about our reading passage here. Okay, about my mate's dirty hands. So please read it at least 2 times. You will be able to understand their story pretty well, and then try to answer these questions. So write down in your notebook. Okay, also copy down this vocabulary in your notebook, these questions too, and then answer the questions here. Take a picture and drop into our group. I'm gonna check your work right here. Okay? Well, so that's it of our first video clip. See you in the next video.
សូមស្វាគមន៍មកកាន់ Channel YouTube សូមចុចពាក្យ Subscribe និងសញ្ញារូបកណ្ដឹងដើម្បីទទួលបានវីដេអូមេរៀនថ្មីៗជាច្រើនទៀត
Hi again, my grade 2 students. So welcome to our second episode of our lesson. Hope you guys have learned a lot in the previous video or in the first video. So we're gonna go to our task 2. But I'm gonna do a quick review first before we go to task 2. Okay. And here are the keywords. Okay, remember the keywords. So dirty means soiled or unclean. Rush means to move quickly or to be in a hurry. PE is for physical education. Okay. Canteen means food store at school. Terrible means very bad. Stomach ache, or you can say stomach pains. And vomit means throw up. Okay. Food poisoning is an illness caused by bacteria in food. And the last one is symptom. So symptom is a sign of an illness. Okay, right. So these are the keywords. So remember these keywords. We're gonna do our task 2. Okay, so task 2 will be posted or uploaded in our group. Will be the word matching. Probably will be these words. Okay, but I'm gonna rumble these words, and I'm gonna let you match with their meaning. Okay. So try to remember these keywords, and we're gonna do task 2. So your task 2 will be posted or uploaded in our group. Okay, after watching this video, you will see your task 2. Okay, right. So see you in our last video. Okay.
សូមស្វាគមន៍មកកាន់ Channel YouTube សូមចុចពាក្យ Subscribe និងសញ្ញារូបកណ្ដឹងដើម្បីទទួលបានវីដេអូមេរៀនថ្មីៗជាច្រើនទៀត
Hi again, grade 2 students. This is our last episode of our lesson. Okay, so what have you learned today, everybody? So our lesson today is about May's dirty hands. We had a passage reading in our textbook. Okay, and so where did May rush to? Did you read it? Did you remember? So May rushed to go to the canteen. And what is canteen? So canteen is a food store at her school. She rushed to go there after PE lesson because she was so hungry. And Mai didn't wash her hands. Mai didn't wash her hands. And after eating her food, she had food poisoning. She had a food poisoning. So food poisoning is an illness caused by bacteria in food. So because of her hands are dirty and she touched her food, she eat her food, so she had a food poisoning. Okay, right? And so what were the symptoms of having food poisoning? She vomited a lot, and she also got diarrhea. Okay, so those were the symptoms of having food poisoning. Okay, so this lesson teaches you to wash your hands first before eating or after visiting the toilet. Okay, so always remember to wash your hands before eating or after visiting the toilet. Okay, so I hope you all have learned a lot from the reading passage on page 13. So keep reading, read again and again so that you will understand the story of my mind. Alright, and I'm going to give you homework. So your homework will be writing. So I want you to summarize the passage that you have read here. Summarize the passage on page 13. So make a good handwriting. Write down your note, take a picture, and drop it in our group. I'm gonna check how you summarize the passage. Okay? So don't forget to do your homework, and you can submit your homework to me anytime before Monday next week. But you will just forward it to my personal Telegram. Okay? So hope you guys have learned a lot from teacher, and see you in the next lesson. Bye. Have a good time.
សូមស្វាគមន៍មកកាន់ Channel YouTube សូមចុចពាក្យ Subscribe និងសញ្ញារូបកណ្ដឹងដើម្បីទទួលបានវីដេអូមេរៀនថ្មីៗជាច្រើនទៀត